Hey everyone, out here early in the morning, taking 2022 very seriously. Feeling pretty good, running nice and early. And to be honest, I saw a comment on one of my videos. So it's about 20 to 5 in the morning. I saw a comment on one of my videos yesterday. I said some nice things about Matchroom, things which are true. And then someone said Michael's trying to get a Eddie Hearn job, trying to get a job with Matchroom. And I replied, what you think? What, I'm trying to get a Matchroom job? Of course I am. Why would I not want to work with Matchroom? But I'm happy to work with anyone. The main options are Matchroom, obviously, Goodwin Boxing, Steve Goodwin, Top Rank, Al Heyman's PBC, who else can I think of? Sky Sports Boxer, Talk Sport. But listen, I'm happy to work with any of these people because obviously right now I work in construction. I can't stand it. I don't like going to work. I might as well go today, I need money, but getting me to turn up for work at construction is very difficult. That's why I always keep jumping from agency to agency. A lot of the time, if one site's too hard, I just go off work I just leave that job and then don't work again for a week or 2 weeks or whatever and just look for something else. But of course I want to work in boxing. My YouTube channel's starting to grow. Obviously I understand it's not as big as the other channels yet, but my channel's going to become a lot bigger because I spar people. And if you see my video of Kell Brook, that's already got over 10,000 views. So what happens if I start getting people like, because if I can get Kell Brook to spar me, which I have, I've sparred Liam Williams, I've sparred loads of people before, Tyson Fury, O'Hara Davies, Devin Haney, Brandon Rios, Kelly Pavlik. It's only a matter of time before someone else spars me. Imagine how many views it will get if someone like Amir Khan spars me, Amir Khan or whoever. I don't really want to keep naming names, but and obviously as my audience grows, then obviously I'll develop a following. I'm fighting as well, I box as well. Obviously I can talk, I'm a very good talker, but obviously if I can perform in the fights and win the fights, especially by knockout, my audience is going to grow, obviously. So of course I feel that I deserve a job in boxing, and most likely I am going to get a job in boxing without question. But Eddie Hearn's a good option. I've known him for a long time. We've always got on extremely well. The fact Matchroom are even letting me into these press conferences shows you how much they like me. Because if a small channel like mine, my channel's small. You've got bigger channels that can't get access. Sometimes not who you know. So it's not what you know, it's who you know. And as I said, but Matchroom, I'm not just saying it for me on a personal level. I better head back. Matchroom are very, very likable people from a business point of view. I'm not saying they're perfect. I feel they make mistakes when it comes to boxing. They're not the best at matching fighters or building fighters' careers. But, I think from a business point of view, they're excellent, probably top in the business. And, obviously if I go there, with my expert input, my expert input, then I've got a very logical mind. And some of these fights that I see, like who's a good example? Conor Ben. Obviously someone needs to tell them. I just think Conor Ben is a good fighter and he's got a lot of potential, but if you're going to keep putting him in with people like Algieri, when he takes on a Jaron Boutsenis or Virgil Ortiz, he hasn't had enough tough fights. You need to build them up stage by stage. You need to give them increasingly hard fights, like lifting weights. You don't jump from benching 50 kilograms. I need to do bench press today anyway. I like bench press. You don't go from benching 50 kilograms to 90 kilograms. You add 1 kilogram or 2 kilograms a week. Let your body get used to it, and then over the course of a year, see how much you have added on over the course of 2 years. And that's what it is with boxing. So I'm a very intelligent man, and I say by the end of the year, I don't think it's going to take me that long, I will get a job in boxing. That's my real passion. But anyway, I've said enough. Got things to do today. Busy day. Probably need to get my hair sorted out as well. But you know what, my hair is the least of my priorities. I struggle for time. Like, how do people like Eddie Hearn do it? I work in construction, I go gym, I go sauna, I read books, and sometimes I struggle for time. And imagine someone like in Eddie Hearn's position. That's why he needs me as his sidekick. He needs to give me a secret, like, you know, his sidekick job. Let me delegate all the big stuff, and Eddie Hearn can just focus on the talking. But anyway, look, I'm really excited. Things are going extremely well. Got a lot of media events this year. Mark Tibbs messaged me messaged me yesterday. He said I can come to the gym. I was supposed to go tomorrow, but the situation is that they're gonna go off somewhere for sparring. So he said, look, come next week. So like I said, I'm starting to build the connection with people in boxing. And obviously Mark Tibbs, I've known him a long time. If you take a lot of people like Tony Sims, I've never even met Tony Sims. But once I meet him, you know he's going to like me. And who knows, you know, if I show the potential, Tony Sims might be the man to turn me professional. But obviously talk. It just depends if I can win these fights first, which I know I can. And you know I'm still trying to get one of those YouTubers, but I just got to be patient. Just need to do bigger and bigger numbers. But obviously first I need to get rid of those two idiots, Coogan and Ty and Booth. You know, I know Ty's been talking about me. Dude don't like me. I don't know why. I just told him the truth and he got upset because I said you ran from AJ. Told him to his face and he stormed off. You know, got all upset, got all in his feelings. You know, just like when he ran from AJ. But anyway, got things to do. Take care, everyone.